This toy I got, Ultimate Godzilla from 1998. Yeah, it came in the mail today, and I'm really happy. My dad bid on it. There's like 4 bids at the end, and it went up to like $150.33. So that's kind of expensive, but these things go up to like almost like $500. So I'm happy I got this for only like $150, all the way from California. It took like a week to get here, pretty much. Came with that little note, and he stuffed it with Japanese newspapers. That was kind of interesting. Box was freaking huge, but I see why, because this thing's like huge in comparison to my foot. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch this on camera, unboxing it. If I do unbox it, I mean, this thing's like awesome. Yeah, I probably will unbox it. It's kind of boring without it out of the box. And the box is like really good detail, but I mean, you know, you gotta take it out. Freaking biggest Godzilla ever. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, this is Zilla, pretty much. But really, it is Godzilla because that's what they named it. And Godzilla and Zilla are separate monsters. But, you know, I like to call them Zilla once in a while. But see, it says that Godzilla right freaking there. If you can't read that, then get a little closer, but it has a little symbol. But call him Zilla or Godzilla because he's pretty much both. I don't really care. So, yeah. I'm gonna unbox this. Oh, I got the top part open. Don't know what you do from here, so I'm just gonna kind of take some stuff out. If I can. I'll show you this later, but yeah, this is what it looks like inside. This guy is absolutely freaking huge, dude. He's like bigger than a car. Not really, but if you know how big scissors are, jeez, dude, that's how big it is. Holy crap. Oh my god. But yeah, they come in these boxes. They're all freaking tied up. And there's a tail. Holy crap, dude. That's just like huge, dude. I mean, I expected the arms to be that big, but not these legs. I mean, holy crap. Alright, I have the toy open, but it's way over there in my kitchen, but there's the box that it came in the mail, and he stuffed it with Japanese newspaper. I thought that was kind of cool, so I kind of just wrapped it all up. Left a little note, and it comes with instructions for the toy. And yeah, here's the box. That out. Alright, let's get down to the toy. And here he is, freaking huge. Yeah. Said he's over 2 feet long, but if you look at him from my perspective, it actually looks like he's like 3 feet long. He's like so big, it looks like he's like 2 feet high, but he's like 18 inches or so. But yeah, the detail on this thing's like freaking godlike. I mean, dude, it's so huge. They just probably had to put all the detail in here. I mean, the whole freaking figure is pretty much made of rubber, but you can't really tell. But some parts are made of plastic. But this part's definitely rubber. If you want the mouth to close, it just kind of stays open, but it's made of rubber, so you can kind of just like do that. Yeah. So it's got the spikes, or the spines, or the freaking fins, I don't know what you want to call them. Yeah, those are good. Really detailed, got the little cringy things in there. And then it goes down to the freaking 1 foot long tail. I mean, it's huge. This thing is just amazing. I mean, there's a gap between the tail, I don't like that. There's a big freaking hole. The spikes go all the way down to the side of his tail. They go sideways, and then they go up like that. But this is just a huge toy. I mean, the tail articulates like that, 360. But the only problem that I've been having with this toy is that his leg will not stay on. I'm not going to break the leg off to show you, but his left leg just doesn't want to stay on. It's just like all loose. Oh, crap. Fix it. You can take a look at the foot there. I'm going to fix his leg. Nah, whatever. His leg doesn't stay on very good, but yeah, here's his foot. That foot is about 2 inches from here to here. And yeah, that's how big his foot is. He's got all these freaking like scaly things right here. They're all rubbery. He's got muscle. Pretty cool. The arms rotate 360, both of them do. The legs kind of just go side to side. I'm not gonna show that. I'm not gonna show that because they just kind of go like side to side. If you know, yeah. This toy isn't really symmetrical, so I'm just gonna like kind of spin him around here. Yeah, he's huge. His leg broke off again. Let me fix that. This thing's like as old as me, so it doesn't want to stay together. Yeah. So the other side is arms go 360 like that again, and they're like, this toy isn't really loose at all. I mean, all the toys, like, all the pieces just like came separate. The legs, the arms, and the tail just like came separate, and the whole freaking body was just like one piece. So yeah, he's got the orange eye. It looks pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about that is that there's no pupil. His mouth is just pink. He's got like a tongue right there. I really don't care about that because like, well, I kind of care because the mouth is like sticking out and they just put like pink in there. And yeah, he looks like a bad freaking dinosaur. Mutated iguana. He's not a Godzillasaurus anymore. Nope, he's an iguana now. But really, you know, this is Zilla. I like him because you could think of him as Godzilla or Zilla. But yeah, it's got all the spikes leading up to his head right here. His gill things. And here's his chest. Kind of like all blue and like silverish. And his gimmicks are really interesting because he's got a button right here. If you press that... He roars like freaking 1954 would. The roar doesn't even sound anything like he did in the movie. But he kinda did, but you know, it's Godzilla, he always had the same roar pretty much. Yep. It's really fun to press that button because he just... Yeah, it roars, I mean, it's pretty cool. And another gimmick that he has is... he eats people. I'm just gonna use this guy because it's the closest thing that's as big as the little action figures that they had. Back then he would just eat these little like military people, but I'm just gonna use this little farm guy, Lego person. Yeah, he's just got like a black hole in his right there. Can't see anything, he just kinda like, he eats, and then he's kinda like sticking in his mouth and... and swallow it. And then the little thing right here, you just kind of push it down and kind of lift these spikes out. And there he is. Pukes out of his back. And he poops out of his back. You know, it'd be kind of weird if there's a hole right in the butt area, but still, it's just interesting. Just kind of comes out there. You're gonna see through his mouth out there. And just kind of insert them back in. Actually, the batteries would go right in there, and just unscrew that part, and then just kind of like insert it back in here. Sometimes it's a little difficult to insert it back in, because my legs, like his legs are freaking like breaking. There's a certain way you gotta put this in here. You just gotta like slide it through it, this one area. There you go. Ooh. Okay, huge toy. Size comparison. That is a Lego guy to his foot. Barely even see him, but I also have this 6-inch guy. The Nuclear Strike Godzilla, I think he was called. Yeah, that's how big he is compared to him. Just eat him. But yeah, 2 feet long, well, almost 3 feet long, and about 2 feet high. Spines are pretty cool. All the spines are different. Like, you know, they're just all molded like differently, like each one of them. Halo's like my favorite part of this thing because it's like freaking huge. But like, the only thing bad about this thing, you know, is the mouth. But still, but like the only another bad thing is that he never stood like this in the movie. He kind of like crouched down, not really, but he stood like that, not like straight up like the Japanese one did. But I see why they did that, because without his tail, he really couldn't stand up. But you know, the dinosaurs use their tails to balance out their heads, and he just didn't stand up like that in the movie. But you know, it's still cool. Looks just like him. The sound sounds like it's coming out of his back right there, but there's a button just hiding in between the spikes. Oh yeah. Look at his hands. His iguana hands. If you ever see an iguana's arms and legs look just like this. Got kind of a silvery hand right there. I don't know why they painted it like that. I'm not sure if lizards even look like that. Yeah, he's got great detail on his head. His mouth can just barely close. Yeah. Oh wow, his leg broke off again. You know, for $150 that I got this thing for, I mean, you think it would be like, freaking like, you think the leg would be okay, but even though the guy couldn't tell, he actually said that he didn't know what was in the box. He was just assuming that it was in there, because he found it in storage. But the price tag on this thing said R Us, which I assume would short for Toys R Us back in '98. The price tag said it was $59.99 for this toy. Jesus, dude, I've freaking went on eBay. This thing goes up to $500. I mean, I've seen $500 ones, I've seen $475 ones, I've seen ones that go up to like $375. I've seen some that are like $200 to $220. And I finally found this one to buy it now for $180 or bid on it for like $130. And then it ended up being like 4 bids till the end of the auction. I ended up winning, of course. But my dad went up to $150.33. Finally won this thing. But yeah. You can eat people. Oh. He actually came with a little instruction booklet back there. I'm not sure if I showed you guys. I think I did. Yeah, and oh, great detail on that thing. Movie accurate. It's really good. It's got that little toe hanging off right there. And yeah, kind of like black paint on the fingernails and toenails here. Fingernails right there. Oh, yeah, it looks just like an iguana. He's got that big thing hanging off of his neck. The tail is just absolutely huge. I mean, jeez. But anyways, his leg just keeps falling off back there. His left leg. That really makes me mad. But still, it's a great toy. You guys should get it. Cheapest one I ever found was this one, $150. But nowadays, I think there's one for like $200. But otherwise, on eBay, there's one that goes up to like $400 to $500. So I think I'm pretty lucky for getting this. But yeah, you should pick it up if you have the money. See you later.